Something a bit different today. I'm currently walking down to the town centre of Carterton, which is very near to Brize Norton. Tomorrow I'm going to pay a visit to Oxford and we're going to have a good look around there. But for now, as I say, I'm in Carterton and I'm heading towards the town centre. If you're not sure where Carterton is, it's not far from Brize Norton. And that's really the reason why I'm here, because I'm visiting my daughter. She's in the RAF at Brize Norton. She's currently working today, so she's not out with me, but she may be coming out with me sometime this week. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's where we are today. I'm heading towards the town centre in Carterton. Never been here before, so we'll have a look what's around when we get there. I know I'm walking down the right road, but I don't know if you can see that, but it's as far as you can actually see. It's a long straight road straight into the town centre at Carterton. It's quite a nice area and very pleasant. Now, I say I've never been to Carterton Town Centre, but that's a little bit of a white lie, because I have. I did come about 4 or 5 years ago when my daughter was stationed here back then. Since then, she's been lucky enough to go out to Cyprus, and I went out to Cyprus as well to visit her out there. Unfortunately, I wasn't vlogging then, so I didn't get any footage of that, but it would have been a good idea to take a camera out there and do some filming. Cyprus was a lovely place to visit. Not a very large town, but it's got all the amenities that you would expect in a small town like this, including an Asda. Well, I just needed to get wiggle on because my wife's waiting for me to go into Asda. She's got the dog with us today, but she doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to have to take over the dog, looking after the dog while she goes into Asda. Obviously, Rosie likes sniffing around everywhere, as most dogs do. Very interesting, something up there, I'm sure. And the Chinese takeaway, the new Dragon House. Also, I can't recommend it, as I've never been there and it's not open at the moment. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's not much open. Crossing over the road is just another part of the town. As I say, it is a very small town. Nothing really spectacular about it, just like any other town, but it's quaint. I think it's quite nice. There's a cafe over the road called the Linwood & Co Cafe. A few people in there, so that must be quite respectable enough for people to go in there. There's a Caprino's Pizza on the other side of the road, and breakfast, lunch, dinner at the Burgers and Brews. So it looks like there's quite a few eateries around here. As I say, this isn't too far from Brize Norton, so it's obviously a very militarised sort of place to live. Across this side is the town hall, and outside you can see the blue plaque of why it was called Carterton, because it's from somebody called William Carter back in 1852 to 1921, and he founded Carterton. I've now crossed over to the other side of the road, and so you can see what was going on that side. So it's a road bike specialist called the Road Room. So the Linwood and Co Cafe. And what town wouldn't be complete without a Costa coffee? I'm assuming this must be the Burford Road, as that's where the Burford Road fish shop, traditional fish and chips. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, it's closed. So I'm just going to walk back now. It's quite a refreshing walk. It's middle of February, so it's not too warm. And I'm just going to be walking back to my daughter's house. Yeah, I just popped over to the other side of the road as it was a bit sort of in the shade and a little bit chilly, to say the least. Not too bad. It's probably about 15 or 16 degrees, but having gone away quite recently to some sunnier and hotter climes, it's a bit of a shock when you come back. So yeah, it's been a very pleasant walk down to Carterton town centre. Did a little bit of browsing around, as you saw. And now I'm just making my way back to my daughter's house.